We got hit by multiple rounds of storms this morning. Thankfully, though, we were spared from the worst of this system.
One of the hardest hit spots in West Michigan is eastern Ottawa County. Several trees are down south of Coopersville. News 8's Byron Tollefson will take us there in just moments.
The biggest impact from the storms, though, all the water. That is video of an SUV in the floodwaters of the Grand River just off Fulton Street in Ada. The Sheriff's Department tells us the driver was trying to look at the river but got too close and was sucked in. That driver was able to walk to dry land, and first responders were able to get that SUV out of the water. Quite a few streets flooded during the heaviest rain. That's a look at what happened in Portage.
We also saw a few people get out the kayaks. You can see some of that flooding in Lake Odessa. And here's a guy in a canoe in Grand Rapids. This is in the Breton Village area. While we saw the water pool, it has not caused any major issues.
Storm teammate Chief Meteorologist Ellen Baca is here now with the very latest forecast on flooding along the Grand River the next couple of days, Ellen.
Yeah, and you can already start to see it swell. It's getting muddy and it's starting to climb a little higher in the banks. That's going to go for a lot of our creeks and streams as well as the Grand River, as a lot of our drainage basins just funnel into some of our main rivers like the Grand. So let's talk about active flooding warnings. We have one for the entire journey of the Grand River. So this includes Grand River at Robinson Township in Ottawa County, Grand River in Grand Rapids and Comstock Park. Both of those are going to continue to be ongoing. At this point in time, it's moderate in terms of flooding, so not major. And luckily, we have some drier air that's going to start to work in shortly, so that should help things. But still, we still have a lot of water that needs to drain in. So flood warnings going for the Grand River until next week. This is also valid for the Grand River in Kent County at Ada, the Grand River in Kent County at Lowell, and then in Ionia at Ionia for the Grand River. A few other rivers I just want to touch on. Muskegon River at Bridgeton and Newaygo also experiencing some flooding. This goes for Caledonia and Hastings. Thornapple River is starting to swell as well. And there's a good reason. Last night, many of us picked up a good 1 to 2 inches of rain, some pockets potentially of higher amounts. But the thing is, we've seen so much water on top of a lot of rain and snow already this season. In fact, many of us are experiencing a top 10 wettest start to the year so far. Since March 25th, we've seen more than 5 inches of rain in the Grand Rapids region. So there's the swath of who saw the most. You can see the bullseye in Allegan and Hastings. Luckily, dry forecast ahead. Even the wind is a good thing at this point in time because it's helping to dry us out.
Okay. Ellen, thank you. Now we want to take you to that hard-hit area in Ottawa County. News 8's Byron Tollefson is at Maplewood Cemetery south of Coopersville, where strong winds blew through this morning.
Right behind me, you can see one of multiple fallen trees at Maplewood Cemetery just south of Coopersville. This area has some of the worst storm damage we've seen in West Michigan today. This is because of strong winds that rolled through this area about 60 miles an hour around 9:45 this morning. And just down the street toward the Martin area, we saw a horse barn with its roof completely ripped off. Just down that street on Johnson Street, we saw a home. We talked with a Talmadge firefighter who said there was a tree that had fallen in the woods behind that house, and it prompted a propane leak. So they were out there responding to that. But really, the cemetery, multiple fallen trees because of strong winds this morning. Coming up at 6, we'll take you to Breton Village in Grand Rapids, where I spoke with a homeowner who took a canoe to get to his mail early this morning. I talked with his wife about just the crazy flooding in front of them that they've never seen before in their multiple years of living there. For now, in Coopersville, Byron Tollefson, News 8.
And so quickly, how that all happened. Let's bring in meteorologist Sarah Flynn now.
Sarah, can you break down the cell that caused all that damage?
Yeah, absolutely. We saw a large swath of rain as well as a strong line of thunderstorms pass through earlier today. This is a radar loop of kind of how it all played out. What you see in yellow is that tornado watch, and of course, it slowly got peeled back as we head throughout our afternoon. But a couple of those thunderstorms not only produced some light damage, but they also produced heavy rainfall with them. One in particular, you can see off in Ottawa County. That is what Byron just touched on in his story. What you see here is an estimate of that wind gust. It says negative 63 miles per hour. It's not negative. It's just kind of showing the direction that the cell was moving in terms of the radar. But any of these approximations were anywhere from about 60 to 65 miles per hour. So certainly enough to do damage, and certainly well into that severe thunderstorm threshold. You can see other gusts across the region. These are actual confirmed reports. 56 miles per hour in Cascade, Portage 47. A lot of locations coming in anywhere from about 40 to 45 miles per hour. and we're still breezy behind that system this evening. That's something that you'll notice if you step out the door. Winds currently coming from the west-southwest at about 15 to up to about 30 miles per hour at times. Little bit of a fluke right now in Grand Rapids. That should calm down within the next hour or so, but certainly windy across the board, and that's because that cold front has officially tracked through. That was initially our concern, that we could see another really swath of thunderstorms develop, but it didn't do just that. We're pretty stable and left behind with cloud cover. That likely won't, or that will be the case the next couple of days, and we're even in for a warm-up. I'll have those details here in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Sarah. As storms rolled into West Michigan, emergency managers went to work to keep people safe. News 8 had access to Kent County's Emergency Operations Center. Joe LaFurgy takes us inside.
The forecast had them worried conditions were right for those thunderstorms to produce some tornadoes.
Severe thunderstorm warning just issued.
9:57 a.m. Severe thunderstorm warnings were issued for Kent County.
Can you ask Skywarn if they have anybody in the Rockford area? There's some rotational stuff going on.
There is some updrafts. I'm guessing kind of a shelf cloud there on the edge, but no rotation.
They rolled in fast. Kent County Emergency Management Director Matt Grosser and his team, many of them Kent County Emergency Service Team volunteers, went to work.
It's like most of what I'm worried about is right at the line heading into Montcalm now.
From trees down near Sparta to monitoring rising waters along the Thornapple and Caledonia, the mission of emergency management: monitor and react.
We are, prepared. We are doing what we can to make sure that we're ready to go in case something bad does happen. We're not here to be in charge of what's happening out in the field. This room is basically designed to support and assist the on-scene commander or commanders with what they need, especially if those resources that we're sending are limited.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
The Emergency Operations Center sets a place at the table for all facets of government. There's the obvious: police, fire, and EMS. But if a major disaster hits, other parts of government also have a seat, like the county legal department.
Like the declaration of emergency, for example, they're the ones that draft a potential declaration should we get to a point where that would be needed.
Looks like the warning for Kent County's been dropped.
By 10:37, the Weather Service began letting thunderstorm warnings in Kent County expire. The tornado watch would eventually be canceled. For now in the EOC, there was time to catch their breath.
We're happy that the Weather Service has informed us that maybe it's a little bit less than what we thought it could have potentially been, but we're still all hands on deck here making sure that the community is protected.
Tonight at 6 more on the volunteer corps that helps control the chaos. In Grand Rapids, Joe LaFurgy, News 8.
There are still a few areas without power tonight. Coming up in our next half hour, Consumers Energy will join us live to give us an update on restoration efforts.
And right now on woodtv.com, we have a photo gallery of your pictures from today's storms. You can see those pictures right now at the website, and keep sending them to us. Send the new pictures to weather@woodtv.com.